This podcast is brought to you by niggas who are generally concerned with most of the dumb shit that's going on right now. By the way, I'm your host, Billy Cash, aka Cole, and welcome to Social Climate.
We need a fan in here.
Yeah, we need a fan in here.
I'm hot.
I'm
I'm unnaturally hot right now.
All right.
I used to not be hot.
But it happens like that sometimes.
No, I'm premenopausal.
All right. Welcome back to Social Climate. It's your boy, Billy Cash. You know what I'm talking about? And on this episode of Social Climate, we are here talking about underground confessions of a single woman. And I am interviewing single woman X and just asking her the difficulties of being single in 2018, 17, 16, 15. You know what I'm saying? In the 2000s. So, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Single Woman X. I am 46 years old, live in Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. The place to be.
Big D.
The Big D. That is pause. That is crazy. The Big D. All right. So look, as far as me asking questions, I'm gonna hit you right from the hip.
Yes.
So you're a single woman. You're enjoying your life.
Yes.
Do you feel like human beings were ever meant to be monogamous?
Yes, I do. However, yes, I do. However, relationships are not valued as they used to be. So the single market is very complicated. And I definitely think that one of the things it has to do with, if I can be blunt, is social media. I think that social media has played a big part in destroying relationships because there's so much access to
there's so much access to ass on social media. When you go on social media, you see Bria Miles, you see that big booty, you know what I'm talking about? Hey,
fake.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but men still lust over it, the fake things. And you can have a relationship and you can be, the crazy thing about social media is you can be whoever you want to be.
Right.
And you may not even be that person, you know. But on social media, you can be rich. You can have everything. And people fall for it. And so when it comes to relationships, why do you need to be serious with someone when you can do, you know, you can play, there's a big playground that you can play on and, you know, have this big old facade and you're not held to that accountability.
So in 2018, do you think a relationship is actually necessary if you're making your own money and you're doing your own thing? I mean, do you think that having a significant other instead of having the playground, I mean, do you think that that's actually necessary? When, I mean, you're paying your own bills, you're doing everything else for yourself. Why do you think this is necessary?
It's still necessary because as a woman, you don't want to be single. No one wants to feel alone. Everyone wants to have that type of, you know, that companion that they can go to. But, you know, you can have a relationship. You can have someone that you think is a companion, but they have another companion on the other side of Dallas, you know, and you not know about it. So that's the crazy thing about that. And, you know, it's known that that's what happens.
Okay. Well, you know, I talk to a lot of guys and pause. I mean, you know what I'm saying when I say a lot of guys.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what I tell a lot of guys is any woman that you meet, they're never single. There's always some man that they're talking to. No one that you meet is ever single. What are your thoughts about that?
I disagree with that. Because
why?
I'm single and I don't like to talk to a lot of guys on the phone. That becomes confusing for me and let's be honest. I mean, you can only keep up with so many lies.
But at the same time though, there's not like, okay, a guy, he introduces himself to you and you're cool with him. But I mean, you're a very beautiful woman. So at the same time, there's no guys that you're talking to?
No, none at all. For me, I'm kind of old school. So when I'm interested in someone and I'm talking to that person, I actually stick to that person because I don't want any thing to come in between that, because that's where the problem lies. I don't believe in talking to my exes. I do not, because I feel like that's where, those can of worms can open. Oh, okay. Well, I had a big fight with my boyfriend, and now, you want to come over, you want to talk about it, and before you know it, something is happening that shouldn't be happening when you're confiding in your ex, and you should be confiding in your mate, your boyfriend, your partner.
Dallas woman X, I don't believe you.
What?
I don't, because there's no way that you could be single and attractive in Dallas, or single and attractive anywhere, and not have someone that you're talking to, whether it's a friend, a coworker, or somebody.
I am absolutely telling the truth. I do not, because I don't. It's not fair for me to have a relationship and be talking to someone and then still talk to a couple of guys on the side, because guess what? Someone's going to be neglected, and I don't play with people's feelings like that.
So you have no one that you vent to?
No one that I vent to. Other than when I vent, it's not going to be to another man. It's going to be to, my sisters, or it's going to be to my best friend.
Right,
but it's not going to be to another man.
But
because that door open for that man to slither in.
But for a male's opinion, you're trying to tell me that you don't call like, hey, Jerome.
Nope.
This guy said this to me. I can't believe he said
I
this
know
shit.
you don't believe that that's true, because this is 2018.
This is 2018.
But there are still women, good women,
right,
that are like that. There are still good women out there. And I'm a woman. I can vouch for myself.
I don't think venting to a guy makes you a good woman or a bad woman.
Well, I don't need to vent to another guy, because if whatever problems that I have, this is how I am. Mm-hmm. If I have a problem with my dude, then I'm going to go to him. Why do I need to go to another man? It's for him.
But you're single.
So if I have an issue with him,
but you're single Dallas woman X, so that means you have no man.
I have no man.
So there's no one to vent to. So you trying to tell me that there's no coworker, there's nobody that you say, hey, this guy told me some crazy shit. Let me get your opinion about this.
Yes, I have got opinions from other men, but it was at work and it stayed at work. I did not call him on the phone and be like, hey, XYZ, yada, yada, yada. No, it stayed at work. I asked him at work, and that's where it stayed.
Okay. So,
because guess what?
Go ahead.
Let's be honest. If I give a man my phone number, then that gives the green light. Whether they feel like, or we've said that, that's my homegirl, that's my homeboy. Come on. Like, if you're attractive and that person is attractive, at some point, that person's going to be like, hey, you want to hang out? You want to do this? You want to do that? And then that's just a window that I don't want to be open. So to avoid that, I don't give my phone number out to men that I know it's not going to go anywhere. That's just how I am.
So in 2018, tell me the need for marriage.
Well, for me, I can't say the need for marriage. I've been married before. I got married when I was young. I was 25 years old. I'm now 46.
That's a good age to get married. 25 years old, that's a good age.
I don't think so. I think that you need to be a little bit older, because you don't really start finding yourself until you're in your 30s. That's just me. Because, you have people who get married when they're young, they're 18 years old, and what happens when you get in your 30s, even in your 40s, you, quote unquote, you grow apart. That's because the things that you may have valued, or the things that you may have believed in, are no longer that way. You may want to do something else when you're 25, you're 30 years old. Things change, and that's normal. It happens. I think that you should be in your 30s when you get married. That way you have a more mature mind, you know what you want, and you should be stable. Oh,
okay. I got you. All right. So, to me, what do you think will be the perfect man for you?
It's simple. Good women are not into the materialistic things. They are more so in the tangible things that that a man can bring. That's attention. That's love. That's affection. That's, just being there for that support mentally, and of course physically. But for me, I know when it comes to a man, those are the simple things that I want. It's the simple things.
So what if your guys?
And I know that may sound cliche, but
what if your man's thoughts of affection is what if your man's thoughts of affection is you sitting down watching the Super Bowl with him, or watching the game with him, or just, you know what I'm saying, just indulging in the things that he likes? What do you think about that?
Sounds a little selfish, don't you think?
It is
just a little bit.
It is, but I mean, but women all over the world have been into sports lately more than anything. Mm-hmm. So I mean,
and what you gonna do during halftime?
Watch halftime, or ignore it.
Okay.
Or ignore the shit out of it. Should I'm gonna eat some chips? I might just drink a beer.
Well,
I don't know.
Usually affection is something that's being displayed. You're watching television is not really affection to me.
Right. So what
now
is
affection, you can be watching.
What is affection to you?
You can be watching the Super Bowl, and guess what? During halftime, what you gonna be doing? That affection. What you gonna be doing?
I ain't gonna be doing shit.
Okay.
Because I don't really like sports like that. But
I'm
just interviewing.
Well,
I'm just interviewing you,
stretch
single
your
woman.
mentality a little bit. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? I might not like Super Bowl, but guess what? I'll do it for my man. But guess what? You need to do something that I like too. You need to, entertain me as well.
So what do you like? Like long walks in the park, candlelit dinners. I mean, what do you want as a woman?
Those are the typical things. I think that for a woman,
very typical.
For a woman, you need to get to know that woman and know what she likes and what she dislikes, and then you can go from there. I'm not gonna say, oh, I like XYZ. Like, I mean, if you're paying attention to me, you know what I like.
Right.
I don't have to tell you, and that's the thing for me. Mm-hmm. There's a fine line when it comes to being aggressive, but I do like an aggressive man because I need to be with a man that actually knows what he wants. He goes for it, and he pays attention to me to where, okay, she likes XYZ, so I'm gonna do this without me hearing, oh, well, you didn't tell me. No, I shouldn't have to tell you. If you're paying attention to me, then you should know what woman X likes.
So what about a man that you have to work on? What about a man that you have to build his confidence up?
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see him in the streets, he looks nice to you, and he's very responsive, and you're like, you know what? I can make this man the next mogul. What do you feel about that?
That sounds good in the ideal relationship, but you have to be with a man that's open to that. I mean, some men are not, oh, you trying to change me, or you trying to do this, or I don't want to do that in XYZ. Then that person doesn't want to be molded. If you have a man that's open to that, then that's fine. Especially if it's beneficial for me and it's beneficial for him, then I don't see the problem. But you have to be with a man that's open to that. But I say, hey, yes, oh, of course. I mean, I like younger men, so. Molding comes with the picture.
Hold up. Let's rewind back.
Yeah.
Dallas Anonymous X. You like young men.
I sure do.
How old are you?
I'm 46. I already said that.
Damn. Okay. Well, you look 26.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No one will ever see your face. This is social climate. No one will ever see your face. But, I mean, by dealing with a 26-year-old man, don't you think that you have to at least lay hands on him, kind of give him the game, even if he's, because a lot of people are more mature than other people.
Yeah.
So don't you think that you have to steer him in the right direction,
seeing
as if that you're at the appropriate age where you could almost be his mom?
Yeah, but I wouldn't go as young as 26, but yeah, I understand what you're saying, yeah. It would definitely be my role to, I don't know if you want to even call it a role, but it would be for me, if I'm 46 and he's younger than I am, you're a man, and that's what men do. They date people half their age, yeah.
What? Half? Mm-hmm. Less than half. What are you talking about? Man, hold up.
At least half their age, yes.
More than half, nigga. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go that low.
I'm not
gonna go that young.
If I was 60, I'd date a 29-year-old.
I bet you would.
Yeah, I mean that's what people do. Look at Donald Trump and
but most women don't do that.
Melania. Look at Donald Trump and Melania Trump.
That's for money. Money speaks for some people.
Whatever.
You can't say that she loves that man. I mean, it's obvious that she doesn't.
It's obvious.
But there's a reason why she's with him.
And it's the reason why he's with her, because he likes the way that she looks.
Of course. It's looks for a man, it's money for a woman sometimes.
Didn't stop him from banging a porn star, though.
No, it sure didn't. Hey, that's all. Hey.
You know what I'm talking about?
Not at all.
Shout out to Stormy. Shout out to Stormy.
But Stormy getting paid. He had to pay for it.
I think Stormy's
had to pay for it.
I think Stormy's run is kind of coming to an end at this point. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter. She's already paid now.
Well, she's paid, but I mean.
So hey, who's the fool?
Click like and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. Yeah.